knowledgeable guy up in the building, you know what I mean, who really know about this shit, man, you know what I mean? But I'm frustrated with this shit, man, you know what I mean? This Trayvon Martin 2.0, my nigga. Period. We keep going through this shit, nobody ain't doing shit, man. How y'all feel about the shit, man? What's up with it, man? I see y'all in the building, man. I see you, nigga. Early morning, man. Nigga ain't even got dressed or nothing yet, man. Shit. Just tapping in with the nation, though. About to go live with young Pharaoh, man. He wanted to chop it up about my post earlier, man. You know what I mean? What's happening with y'all, man? I've been on my back. My black unity. I'm just tired of the bullshit, man. Period. I'm just tired of the bullshit, man. Like I said, man, the black niggas be so angry at black niggas, man. Have that same energy towards other people. Why you so scared? Why is niggas so scared of other races? But your race, you gon' down that nigga. You gon' down this baby mama, the kids. Like, you go ruthless on a nigga. But let somebody else disrespect y'all and kill y'all, nigga. Oh, that's them. Nah, nigga. That's why we had the Black Panthers, nigga. You feel me? That's why we had the Black Panthers, nigga. Marching up to the motherfucking police stations with rifles and shit out, nigga. 12 gauges and guns and shit out, nigga. Period. Nigga, that's why we can't carry guns in California because of the Black Panthers, nigga. Because they was really aggressive with their pistol game and they work, nigga. They was putting it down, nigga. Had police scared, nigga. They changed laws, nigga. We can't carry guns like that in LA. I mean, in fucking California no more. So Black Panthers was shutting shit down, man. Period, man. That shit would have happened in the motherfucking 70s. Man, that motherfucker would have got dragged out his house. You know what I mean? What they say? Citizen arrest. They would have dragged both them niggas out their house, citizen arrest, and brought them motherfuckers to the courtroom and demand they be arrested, period. Or they deal with them. Or you let the Black Panthers deal with them. I bet you the motherfucking court at jailhouse gonna come grab the motherfuckers and put them in jail. Because you do not want the Black Panthers to fuck them up, period. So we need that type of shit going on again, man, because we ain't got nobody riding for us, man. I love Farrakhan. I love the FOI, but it seems like when they get into action, like it's like security detail. It's like niggas need security at the Source Awards or the MTV Awards or the, you know what I mean? They security. I'm talking about, I want them to move like the Black Panthers, man. You know what I mean? People need security at you know, they at the funeral service at Nipsey, but it's time to get active, Black FOI. Like this is what y'all do. This is what Farrakhan's supposed to be doing, man. This is what the Nation of Islam's shit like this. I don't want to see motherfuckers in the mosque, man, giving me a story. I want to see some boots on the ground, man. Period, man. Pharaoh, what's happening with you, boss?
What's up with you, baby? How you?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. I'm just talking about where Farrakhan at, man. Like I thought they was gonna be like the new Black Panthers and really execute like the Black Panthers act. It ain't happening, bro.
Nah, them niggas
And no
ain't
disrespect to Farrakhan or the Nation of Islam, but this is when we need niggas to really step up. Our black leaders. And nobody's stepping the fuck up, man. It's bullshit.
Listen, before I even go in, y'all, I always come humble. Much love to the whole West Coast. Shout out to Yuck, the regime general, number love since day one. Y'all mean, so I must come in here humble as always. And as far as Farrakhan, I ain't gonna get out of pocket because they know how I feel about him. So I ain't gotta do all that. But
no, you already said that.
Yeah, I might say so. But what I'm gonna say is this. We don't need no talking niggas, dog. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I stay the way I stay. If y'all think I can't go put on a suit and a tie and start talking all, start over articulate myself, then you're thinking wrong. I can do that. The reason I keep the image of a street nigga is because those is the niggas I'm talking to. That's my target audience. And you might say, why? This is no disrespect to our people, but you gotta know that it's classes for a reason. Nigga, if you're not of the warrior class, then you're not going to be able to respond the way our people need you to respond. It's only one group of black men on the entire planet in every community around the world that has the ability to unoppress their people. And that's niggas that live in the slums, whether you live in the hood in America, whether you live in the slums in Africa, wherever the street niggas is at, if you wake those niggas up, and I'm not talking about wake them niggas up to where they can recite a science book. No, I'm just talking about get these niggas the outline of the agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like how I broke down, for those of you that may not know, in 1974, they created a document called the Kissinger Papers. And right here in the Kissinger Papers, it say that the CIA, the United Nations, the United States, and other countries is right there in the damn report. I showed it on my channel. The report say that there's an agenda to distract black youth and kill black youth so that way they don't fight back against imperialism, because the older niggas is not a threat. And I don't mean older by grown. I mean the Jesse Jackson niggas, the Farrakhan niggas. All of them niggas is not a threat. It's in the document because them niggas not gonna bust a grape. They not gonna catch nobody. They not built like that. Let's just keep it 100. So, and the niggas that is a threat is the niggas that's in the streets. And those is the young niggas. And so, even in the document that these motherfuckers read, it's still in effect. It's still policy today. I don't want to hear nobody talking about this from 1974. It's still in effect today. And it say keep the young black youth distracted and depopulate their population so that they can never wake up and fight back against corruption and imperialism, and so that we can keep stealing the resources from Africa and building our nations without Africans noticing. And so the reason I'm bringing it up is because I want to give my disclaimer. If you do your job, I always support you. I have nothing against police, but I have everything against racist white people who take a job that will put them in a position to secretly exercise their racism. That's what I have a problem with. And so people who take an oath to uphold the Constitution and violate that oath. And so this is what we need black men to know, right? We don't need y'all niggas to be able to fully recite black history. Me personally, I do think you need to know where you come from, but that's, I mean, to each his own. This is what we need black men to know. The Declaration of Independence states that you have a right to protect yourself against tyrannical and corrupt government. And it says that if the government becomes beyond corrupt, which right now we already know they're guilty of, you know, human rights violations by the way they're treating us. So that is definitely a qualification of tyranny and corruption. But with that being said, it says that you have the right to your Second Amendment to bear arms and to defend yourself. And it says that you also have the right to not only change that government, to dismantle that government. Why? Because according to the Declaration of Independence, this government is only in place to make sure that our God-given rights are secure. And I'm pretty sure what the fuck they doing to us is not a part of what God intended. And so according to the Declaration of Independence, we have the right now to change this whole motherfucker if we want to. Now that's just the Declaration of Independence. It's case law that coincides with the Constitution that says if a cop is using excessive force against you and trying to arrest you without a warrant, or go ahead, yeah, without a warrant or without probable cause, it say that you can use repelling force up to where it may even cause physical death of the officer. And they said that you can, the Constitution says that you can physically protect yourself and you can use repelling force that matches the unjust force being produced by the officer. And it says that, whatchamacallit, not only can you protect yourself, if an officer arrests you without a warrant or a probable cause, it is considered piracy, which is a form of human trafficking. So the police cannot just be jumping out, yapping niggas, violating your Fourth Amendment. And y'all need to also learn about levels of intrusion. Okay, you got 4 levels of intrusion, if I'm not mistaken. Level 1 is, and let me tell y'all what levels of intrusion is. It is federal law that every United citizen has the right to live their entire life without police contact. So you have the right to drive for 80 years straight and never get pulled over. If nobody calls 911 on you, according to the Constitution and United States federal law, you're not never supposed to you shouldn't even know what the police look like except on TV. And so that's law. And so with that being said, you have levels of intrusion behind this same law. Level 1 is observation, where the police could just look. Level 2 is inquiry, where they can say, hey, Pharaoh, what are you doing over here? Or, you know, we got a 911 call that you were over here. So just because the police have probable cause. If somebody say Young Pharaoh's outside barbecuing and he blasting his music, probable cause is one thing. Level of intrusion is another. Because before, when the police tell you to get against the wall, they can't just do that. They have to ask you, do you consent to certain levels of intrusion? Like, for example, level 3 is called a pat search. A pat search is where the police can't go in your pockets. They can't do nothing. They could just touch you up, and that's it. And then level 4 is when they can go into the cavity areas of your attire. That's go in your pockets, you know, and search your shit. And so that being said, I'm not suggesting that niggas, you know, become Malcolm X overnight, because it's not possible. It's not realistic. But y'all niggas do need to know the law, because when they jumping out whooping niggas ass, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell y'all niggas, but get your ass whooped, because I'm not getting my ass whooped. And so my thing is, when it comes to black people, the reason we not defending ourselves, one, is because legally we're in fear. And if you know what's going on, then you won't be so afraid, because when you get into the courtroom, you know what to say. But a lot of niggas is so legally incompetent that y'all niggas is one quadrillion percent dependent on an attorney, to the point where you might know something's wrong happening to you and you don't even know how to articulate your own self. And most times when you see videos and you see niggas that know what they talking about, the police spitting the fuck off. They don't whoop them kind of niggas ass. And so niggas, black people need to learn the law, and we need to learn to get some help, because y'all niggas shoot 50 motherfuckers on these albums. You shoot 1,000 motherfuckers on these mixtapes. You niggas is in these DVDs acting like you're hired. Niggas come through your and I just said this about the baby. I'm like, the baby came through Atlanta, whether it was a year or two ago, however long ago, and niggas talking about, do we got a pass? Now, where is them same niggas at right now? I don't see them niggas telling the police, do they got a pass? And this is why, you know, this is why I don't be respecting so many niggas shit, because I know you only want to do that with me because I look like you. And I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all niggas remind me of. Y'all remind me of them niggas. You ever have a cousin and your cousin want to fight you and everybody in the family, but he not gonna go fight the nigga that don't nobody know up the street? That's what y'all niggas. Y'all remind me of one of them niggas. You want to fight at the cookout. You want to fight your cousins, but the nigga up there, when nigga at the basketball game, when the nigga hit you with the shoulder, you ain't want no motherfucking problem. So
they
that's
want to
what
do
y'all
shit.
niggas. Y'all want to kill a nigga. You want to make a diss track, wop-de-wop. And when somebody that is not black, okay, when I call crackatosis, when that crackatosis hit your motherfucking spirit, y'all niggas don't want no smoke. And so, you know,
hold on, let me say something. Let me say one thing on that. I think niggas actually think that every white person is the police. Like that, I think they that scared of them. Period. Like nigga, if I fuck with them, this is the police. Like, but I can fuck with my, like, at the end of the day, you're gonna face the same fucking time. Whether it's a white guy, whether it's a police, whatever, you gonna face the same time. Now, if it's a police officer, they probably fuck you up when you get into the jail system, COs and shit, they gonna put you through it. But you basically gonna get faced the same fucking time, my nigga. So if you shoot a nigga, you gonna go to jail. If you shoot any other person, you going to jail, any other race. The same time. Why are you scared?
Yeah.
That was my question on that one, my nigga.
No, that's 1,000. And I'm gonna tell niggas what. Nigga, and like I said, I'm not suggesting nothing, but you see what they did to Al Chapo, son. They came and got him. So y'all niggas acting like, y'all niggas acting like we can't organize ourselves and defend our community. And if we get wrongfully arrested and we can prove that it's wrong and we record and shit, we can't come get each other. And so the reason I'm having this conversation is because we could go in this direction. It's just gonna take for niggas to really be disciplined and really be sloppy and not setting us up. And what I mean by that is this: all that shit niggas is doing outside and just lingering around for no reason, shit like that gonna have to stop. Because if we organize ourselves and we link up with some niggas that's really some go for broke niggas, you can't be having niggas outside going, you know what I mean, ready to go for broke because you're not being constructive in society. So my thing about black people, because I heard you say something about a security firm, nigga, I'm telling you, I'm coming. Come July, I'm coming right. We coming. But long story short, niggas gonna have to get militant, and niggas gonna have to be serious about being militant, and it's gonna have to be to the point where, nigga, we really follow the law. Because if we breaking the law, then we can't be, you know, trying to use it in an interested justice. So it's about to really get to the point where niggas gonna say, nigga, how much money you got? How much money you got? nigga, let's put in, you know, an even amount together. Fuck if you got more or less money, nigga. Let's just find out what we all can do. And nigga, let's start really building businesses in these cities and really only fucking with black people and letting people know we don't fuck with nobody that's not black. Period. And then when we get to moving like that, and we living on the means where they can't, you know, say, oh, this guy had a fucking ounce of crack on him, or they can't, you know, try to shit on our image. When we clean our own image up, now we'll be able to say, y'all over here fucking with us and we ain't doing shit. And we can show you on the paperwork we ain't doing shit. And we can show you through our livelihood we ain't doing shit. So now when you come over here hopping out, we beat. And so my thing is to know right now, ain't nobody help you. Ain't nobody gonna help you unless you help yourself. And that's in every area of life. Ain't no producer gonna just come do your whole motherfucking album for you, nigga. You gotta be doing something. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
ain't no nigga just gonna throw you a bone if he don't see you at least digging for one. You ain't gotta have one, but nigga, we gotta see you trying to get one. So when it come to self-defense, not just with you know, racist police, but niggas on the street, you know how it go, nigga. If you ain't gonna fight for yourself, nigga, I'm not gonna fight for you. So what niggas gotta know is y'all niggas is not protecting yourselves initially, you know, during the chain of events. And then you getting on the internet talking about why we don't stick together. Nigga, in order to spark something in somebody, you got to do something, nigga. So I'm not saying, you know, do something or be violent with the police. But what I'm saying is if niggas start jumping in instead of recording, if niggas start scraping shit, it's going to be a chain reaction across this motherfucker. Because I'm going to tell you right now, nigga, I will never be too famous to ride with my people. But I'm going to let y'all know, y'all niggas is pussy. And y'all niggas want niggas that's really about that action to be martyrs because you pussy. And nobody's gonna waste their livelihood. Nobody's gonna waste the rest of their life when we could be more positive alive than dead. If you want me to put myself in a position where I know I'm gonna be dead, and you're not even gonna bust a grape. And so, you know, you got niggas out here such as myself, and I'm not saying I would do anything to anybody, but I'm just saying you got niggas out here that, nigga, I know will come with that. And I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, y'all niggas know you got plenty of niggas out here that's not afraid of some smoke. But y'all niggas is afraid of the smoke. And that's where the issue is at. So like I said, man, right now we at a point where, for me personally, if they don't really fuck somebody up that's in my house, or somebody that I'm like, if I'm on the West with Yup and it get crazy, it just, we got to get out of pocket. But outside of some shit like that, you're not gonna really see me fly to another city and bust a move, because y'all niggas ain't even gonna bust a move. But right. What we gotta do is we gotta really organize ourselves. We gotta legalize ourselves. We gotta come back for the streets, because the niggas in the streets is the niggas with the heart. These niggas that's in college, and these niggas, and if you think I'm lying, I heard Yuck say earlier about where the professional lawyers at. All these black people are more educated statistically than we've ever been. All these black police, black attorneys, where y'all niggas is scary. So, nigga, you scared to file a motion. Nigga, you scared to file a lawsuit. You ain't gonna pull no trigger. Let's just keep it 1,000. So the street niggas is the niggas that's really built like that. But they not built like that politically and legally as far as knowledge goes. So these are the niggas we gotta say, listen, nigga, you gotta trade in your life. Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Back to not to cut you off, back to what you were saying, niggas need to do something. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing, man. I think this is a down south wake-up call. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because a lot of shit been going on down south and they ain't been doing shit. Now, you know, the Panthers we had the Panthers on the East Coast, the Panthers in motherfucking Chicago, the Midwest, and the West Coast. Down south never participated in it at all. Never. And down south never had a black movement to really, not that I recall. You know what I mean? So down south have never, you know what I mean? They protested and they marched. You know what I mean? So I think down south need to stop protesting and marching and really get active. You know what I mean? Because all the shit is happening down there. You know, this is the open carry states and shit. This is where they got the stand your ground laws and shit, where they could get off on you and just say y'all had a scuffle or you looked at them wrong or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? And get away with it. Y'all, they need to form. Down south need to come together, man, period. Because we done, nigga, LA done got towed up twice. The Watts riots, and when that shit happened to Rodney King, nigga, this shit got burnt to a crisp, my nigga, period. So you know what niggas doing out here, period. Same on the East Coast, all the shit. That niggas is active. Chicago, active, Period.
Right.
Down south need to wake the fuck up, man, and start really taking care of their people, man. Just like the Black Panthers did on the East Coast, the Midwest, and the West Coast, my nigga. That shit ain't happened down south, man. We need more Killer Mikes to really put the boots on the ground, not get behind Bernie Sanders.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, none of that, man. We don't need no nigga for Bernie Sanders. If motherfucking police is steadily killing our black youth, Bernie Sanders ain't doing shit about that.
Right. Yeah. And I was just about to say we need niggas like Killer Mike, and I'm saying it. I'm not saying Yuck saying it. I'm saying I'm my own man. We need niggas like Killer Mike to realize, nigga, the room just got too intense for you. You need to realize, Killer Mike, you ain't no motherfucking killer, nigga. You're not. And that's no disrespect to you, but nigga, we're being killed, motherfucker. If we was getting beat in math, nigga, go call the best nigga that's good at math. But we're not getting beat at math. We're getting executed. Nigga, Killer Mike, you're not no killer. Nigga, that's just your name. And so, nigga, what you need to do is take a back seat. And we need some militant niggas, like some Malcolm X type niggas on the front line that's gonna say, listen, white people, y'all know that y'all put yourselves institutionally in a position of non-responsibility. But I'm gonna let y'all know we don't give a fuck about that. If we see y'all coming over here killing on us, and it's because you know you woke up and that's how you felt, nigga, we gonna return that. That's facts. So we need niggas talking like that. If niggas ain't talking like that, have a seat. You feel what I'm saying? Because my thing is, no, and y'all niggas is really just afraid to upset white people. That's why y'all don't talk like that. But I'm gonna tell you what, and this is, I'm not saying that white people is built tougher than us or none of that, but I'm gonna tell you what, try this shit.
And let's make it a correction too. Evil white people, because you got good white people, you got bad white people. Evil white people, racist white people. Let's let's make that right. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You're right. Racist white people. And to add on to that, if black people started doing to white people what they do to us, nigga,
the evil white people,
turn up. Right. I'm trying to get it. I mean, I put that, nigga, I'm willing to bet my whole career that if we start killing white women when they jogging through the hood during this gentrification shit, that we start, if police, if gang members start just beating up random white motherfuckers at Barnes and Nobles and shit like that, the way police whoop our ass, nigga, we have to shoot it out with some white men. I guarantee you it's a group of white men that'll pull up, nigga, whether they racist or whoever, nigga. Pick a group. The neo-Nazis, the motherfucking KKK, the Confederates, the motherfucking
they pulling up. They pulling up.
Come on,
bro. They pulling up because they can't get a haircut. You see them with them choppers at they protesting with choppers in the government, in the motherfucking city hall, in the motherfucking courtroom, all that.
Come on,
how you choppers, nigga?
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's what I keep telling niggas, like, nigga, they told white people you can't go outside. Them niggas strapped, them niggas vests on, strapped up, ready for a motherfucking police to act crazy about them not coming outside. And nigga, they killing us outside. And y'all niggas is just camera. Yeah, y'all niggas is just camera fighting. So I'm at the point now where I'm gonna tell black
my
people.
My volume just went out. I don't know what the fuck is happening. What'd you say?
I can still hear you. You can still hear me?
Let me put my headphones on right quick.
All right.
My shit just went out. Let me put my headphones on. Put the Ray Cons on.
There you go.
Let's get.
We good? We Gucci?
All right, we cool. Ray Cons on, man. We good.
There we go. We back. So I'm gonna tell black people what it is. Nigga, it's two things that gotta be done. For one, we gotta establish consequence. The reason that 800,000 black women and children come up missing every year, the reason that in 2015, underneath Obama's presidency, the police killed more black people than the Ku Klux Klan lynched during the worst year of Jim Crow. The reason that our community is so, physically abused is because everybody understands it's not a consequence. Niggas, police really think they could punch a nigga in the mouth in front of 30 niggas and the other 29 niggas are just gonna say that's fucked up and record. So I'm not saying start crushing police, but what I'm saying is the first level of defense is what? Consequence. Niggas learn that in high school. Nigga, you might have to whoop a couple niggas after school, but after a couple fights, niggas know don't be fucking with that nigga in the locker room because it's a consequence. You feel me?
Right.
Nigga, you first any nigga that ever been in the penitentiary, you gonna have to cut you a couple niggas. That's just what it is. But after you Beyblade you a couple niggas, niggas gonna know. Don't play with that nigga in the yard because that nigga you gonna have to get your knife, nigga. And so,
right.
And so the consequence as far as being a righteous person. I'm not saying nigga go out here and commit a crime and then you want to get on the internet and be like I'm getting abused. No, but the consequence for niggas that's not for just niggas that's just getting brutalized and they're not breaking the law. The consequence got to leave outside the streets. The consequence got to become universal. They got to be for nigga. We don't give a fuck if you just a nigga or not. The consequences for everybody, nigga. Cause I ain't gonna hold you up. I didn't see niggas rip police upstate. Nigga, I know niggas that don't give a fuck, nigga. If you violate, nigga, their brain is not saying this nigga is more important than rip. Nigga, it's niggas upstate that'll rip Jesus, nigga, for violating. So
my neighborhood, nigga, my neighborhood, like I said, my neighborhood, the Ville, nigga, that's one of the most notorious projects in East Oakland, if not B. Nigga, police would not come to our shit. They had to send the letter boys because we shooting at their cars. Housing authority, the ones that's paid to control that motherfucker, they quit. Right. Period. It's a booth where housing authority booth where you enter, that shit is empty. That shit gets shot up. Period. And my neighborhood wasn't having it. Period. They had to send a letter boy. So it's like that. I mean, if you real, you real. Nigga, don't be, if you real enough to shoot a nigga, be real enough to shoot anybody. Period.
Period.
That's it.
Nigga.
More to story.
And I'm gonna tell black people what we need because I always think of us being legit and moving forward. Cause the way we living right now, we got to move forward anyway. Right. We need a political party, but we need more than a political party because we cannot stay attached to this country underneath these circumstances. What we need is a one world government, and this is what I'm proposing. I'm on the phone. I'm making phone calls. I can't guarantee shit, but I'm trying to get shit jumping. We need a president in Africa, or we need a political figure in Africa to extend his citizenship to black people, not just in America, but around the world. And then upon us encompassing that citizenship, we need to be able to bring all of our assets and everything we already have with us in transference. And then we need to be able to politically and diplomatically, create an agreement with this country that allows us to protect ourselves under our new citizenship. So, for example, if I'm the nigga in Africa and I say, you know what, nigga, I'm from Ghana, and every nigga in America right now is protecting you, but you don't even got to come over here. You can stay where you at. And then what that would do with Ghana is now they will have a whole new access to our spending power. You feel me? Spending power is important because spending power is used to buy military equipment. But black people are not thinking on the scale of nationalism. I looked up. I've been looking up some shit. Don't worry. That's all I'm gonna say. But I know that
my homie. I was gonna say my homie JT, the bigger figure over there in Africa, killing it.
That's right.
He's killing it, man. And the government brought him over. You know what I mean? To help them, with the technology. He know how to do the movies and shit and all that. He do the studio shit. He helping a lot of the artists.
We gotta start building.
They're doing water wells and shit. He just did a new water well for the city. So he over there building. They doing a project with all what the shit called heat panels, the solar panels and shit.
Right.
All that kind of shit. So he out there making moves, man. Period. Niggas don't know Africa's that lick. Africa's that lick. You know what was telling me about Africa? A real nigga, man. The nigga that put on death row, man. Harry O, man. Free Harry O, man. That's the real motherfucker, man. He was in the feds calling me and shit, man. He was like, yuck, stack your money up, man. Africa, man. He said, I'm about to buy some land off the shores of Africa and turn that motherfucker into a resort right off the water, man. He said, there's money out there cheap. You know what I mean? Africa, yuck, Africa, my nigga. And look, I'm telling you that he said this shit about 5-6 years ago, man. Africa, man, period. I'm gonna get this land, we'll flip it, man. We're gonna come back and we'll go flip this gold. We'll be talking big shit. Big shit, man. Free Harry O, man. Straight up. But go ahead, my G.
That's right. We gotta bridge it, man. We gotta bridge it. And what I want people to realize is this: nobody in the world has a greater spending power than blacks that's just in America alone. So imagine if all blacks around the world created one unit. We put our spending power together for just 6 months straight, and all we brought was military equipment. Because we can get into the arms industry. It's called the arms industry. Go look it up. You got motherfuckers that sell rockets, tanks, grenades, jets, aircraft carriers, all that. And so if y'all really wanna know what we need to do, we need Africa to kill all borders. Fuck them countries. We need Africa to become one universal superpower, kick everybody out, use our resources for us, extend that citizenship to us, and then we all need to put all our money together for 6 months straight and buy nothing but military equipment. And if we do that, we would have the strongest military in the history of this world, because everybody else is spending billions of dollars on military equipment. We have $1 trillion spending power just in the weave industry alone. So if black women stop wearing weave for 6 months straight, and black women alone start buying tanks, start buying jets, start buying aircraft carriers, we would have the strongest military just off the weave industry. So if when y'all motherfuckers really tired of getting oppressed around the world, kill all borders, kill everything. Let's kill everything. Let's just, nigga, we could all vote on a name. I don't give a fuck. Let's vote on a name, call ourselves the Army of Niggas. I don't give a fuck. And make one universal nation. Listen, and then we can establish embassies in every other country, because we already here anyway. And I don't give a fuck if we not here. Niggas came and established in our shit, so nigga, we gonna come in your shit. And
but
so,
look, I think, hold on, let me interact with that. I think it starts in America though, because we Americans, my nigga, we can't let them take that away from us, nigga. Christopher Columbus came here, we was already here, my nigga. So I think it starts with little Africa, just like they got Chinatown, little Italy, little Armenia. They got all these little towns, nigga. We need our own little Africa, where that'll be a resemblance of motherfucking the Black Wall Street in Oklahoma, you know what I mean, where we got our own banks, our own shopping shit, our own little city, period. And then we put them motherfuckers around America, just like they got a Chinatown in every motherfucking city, every big city. We'll put that around America, and then we take their resources and buy our army tanks and all that shit, and our shit for Africa. Because you're gonna need some money to do that in Africa, my nigga, period. But little Africa out here in America, our own economy, you know what I mean, our own motherfucking businesses that's probably owned by us, and we making all our own money. That money could be funded to buy these goddamn tanks and shit, because it's real. Nigga, Pablo Escobar had tanks. Nigga, they had to come with the army to get Pablo Escobar, paramilitary army, nigga, because he had tanks, nigga. They was putting tanks up in the motherfucking court buildings. Pablo ran a tank in the motherfucking court building, destroyed all the records. A fucking tank. So yes, man, it can't be purchased. Street gangster drug lords is buying the motherfuckers, man. So yes, let's get some military shit. For real.
Yeah. And let's get a nigga, like, I'm not saying I'm the only nigga, but let's get a nigga like me that's intelligent on that black and white, so niggas could start pulling up in the political arena. We need a nigga like I nominate myself for this one right here particularly. Let me go to the United Nations and go get them reparations for us, because I'm not gonna miss a beat. I'm not gonna miss shit. But
that can start it too.
Yeah.
That can start it too.
That's right. While we economically militarizing ourselves, we need niggas politically strategizing us as well. We need niggas that's not afraid and that know how to articulate themselves and know what they're talking about factually. Niggas, there's other niggas like me across the world. I'm not the only nigga, but all the niggas such as myself, nigga, we need to start pulling up in them United Nations and letting niggas know what it is. Like, nigga, this is what it is. You know, these is our treaties. These is our laws. These is our policies. Because once we establish ourselves politically, we can prosecute these motherfuckers ourselves. Police brutality, nigga, you could come to my court. We arrest your motherfucking ass. So the reason with black people in America is we don't have our own nation, and the nation that we are up under is abusing us. But we have the right to start our own. I'm not even gonna show y'all what I'm reading, man. But listen, I'm about to get on some bullshit. But we have the right to start our own nation, country, state, whatever. And so if y'all niggas just look around, you already around where you at. All you got to do is figure out, how can I control it? Y'all niggas is talking about these is our neighborhoods. It's not your neighborhood because it's not your neighborhood on black and white. They took it from you when they put a red line. So we need these scary ass black professionals that's hiding wherever the fuck y'all at. We need you niggas to start going through the real estate history in our communities and tracing, you know, these titles and shit like that to these properties back to when our people did own them. We need you to start figuring out how we got finessed out our shit so we can take back control of our shit on top of reparations. So we need a lawsuit for violation of our human rights in motion. We need a lawsuit against, nigga, we need to sue if y'all really want to be truthful, we need a lawsuit against all local, state, federal, and government intelligence agencies, not only for abuse, but for biological and psychological abuse for the introduction of drugs. Why ain't nobody never sued the CIA? Why ain't nobody never sued the FBI for introducing cocaine and crack to fund the Nicaragua war and the Vietnam War? Why ain't nobody talking about, nigga, why we don't sue the White House for allowing Nixon and Reagan to come in? So my thing is, nigga, I would do it, but I don't know how to file a civil suit, but I know the grounds we have. So if y'all niggas is scared to physically fight, where is the niggas we can fight on the paper?
That's what I was saying. That's what I said on my post today. I was like, nigga, fuck the violence. Let's get some motherfuckers to get up in them courtrooms and sue motherfuckers. I was saying this shit to my wife. I said, man, it's no way one of my family members gonna get killed by one of these motherfucking polices and they walk away with motherfucking manslaughter or fucking, you know what I mean, self-protection or whatever the fuck, without me suing the boots off that officer. That nigga ain't gonna just be able to relocate. That nigga gonna be broke for the rest of his life. Nigga sue the nigga for 20 million, nigga. Wrong death, lawsuit, nigga. I'm suing the county. Not just the county, I'm suing that officer, nigga. You will never be able to work again. Nigga, why they don't sue these officers? Why they ain't suing these fucking officers, man?
Because these niggas is scary. And they don't, anything that they feel white people will become upset with, they don't do. And niggas don't realize that memories are passed down genetically. This is why you got motherfuckers that be, like, you might be scared of a goddamn a snake, and you don't know why. When nigga, the snake might have attacked your great grandmama one day or some shit. Yeah, I mean, like, we pass down memories through our DNA. This is a fact. So y'all gotta remember, these people, they knew what they was doing. They used to take pregnant women, dig a hole in the ground so that they can lay her on her belly without her hurting the baby. And then they would just whip the pregnant woman for no reason. She didn't have to do shit. They would just whip her because they knew that the fear would be genetically instilled in the child. And so what y'all got to remember is, when they keep circulating all of these police brutality videos, or when we watch a movie and we see police brutality, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all niggas know about NWA. Y'all watch it. Y'all see how they did it. Y'all got to realize all of that is not only neurologically programming, it's genetically programming. So we giving birth to generations of black people that's scared of white people because all we see is them abusing us. So what I recommend is nigga turn on police get knocked the fuck out compilations. Start turning on shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Start watching the opposite effect of shit that you see. You know what I'm saying? You might be at home watching, you know, niggas in the circus abuse the tiger. Now, nigga, the next video you need to watch is watch Tiger in the circus attacks and kills the trainer. You feel? Y'all don't never watch the story. Y'all don't never watch the story when the rabbit got the gun. And so I'm just telling y'all that right now. You gotta, in order to detox your mind, you have to expose yourself to visual stimuli. So if all you think
niggas are so mentally fucked up, yeah, I mean, because of what they pumping into the media, what they pumping into the TV, the news, that we so fucked up that we spooked. And it got us mentally disturbed and we spooked.
What people don't understand about neurology is the neurons in your brain actually reconstruct themselves according to your thought patterns. So if for 18 years all you've ever heard was white people are in a position of authority and that they abuse that authority, then the neurons in your brain has literally reconstructed themselves so that your nervous system can always respond to that as your reality. So when you get into a situation with a white person, your brain and your nervous system already says there's nothing you can do. You know, you're going to get done dirty. These people have the power. Stand down, be afraid. It's going to immediately tell you to be afraid. But if you grew up your whole life learning that white people was crawling on all fours in the Caucasus Mountains before we even civilized them, if we started seeing shit of niggas knocking police the fuck out, if we started, you know, watching shit of niggas that's really, you know, rebellious to corruption, then when you get into a confrontation with corruption, your nervous system would tell you to be rebellious. And so this is why the hip hop industry, they hijacked it, and they got all these weird ass niggas out here wearing purses and doing shit like that. And you see the younger niggas doing it. Why? Because the neurons in their brain is telling them, if you do this, this is cool. That's why they call it programming, television programming. But you don't realize that they're programming your nervous system. So anything that you watch for a certain amount of time, your nervous system tells you to respond that way. That's just like you see kids watching Power Rangers, and then they be running around talking about this morphin' time. He's not a Power Ranger, but his nervous system is telling him to respond like that. So this is why, like I said, niggas ain't gotta be rocket scientists. But if you really know the way the body works, then you'll see the way they finesse us. And this is why they show, even when they show niggas on TV, you don't see hard niggas that's leaders. If you watch a movie, the nigga be the sidekick. Captain America is the leader, the Hawk nigga's the sidekick. You know what I'm saying? The Hawk nigga,
right.
or you watch Black Panther, as sweet as Black Panther is, they always got him getting his ass whooped, and then the female got to come bail him out. So they don't show niggas as masculine, dominant niggas unless you watching Shadows or some gangster crazy shit, because they don't want you to believe, they don't want you to think that you that nigga. They don't want niggas out here not giving a fuck about police, how Malcolm X was not giving a fuck, or other niggas that was G'd up. So they don't show you that. And so what we got to do is we got to show ourselves that. And if we can't see it on TV, niggas got to start seeing it in real life. But like I said, I'm not suggesting that anybody ever break any laws. But what I'm saying is you have a right to make sure that the people that's supposed to uphold the law is upholding the law. And so
one more thing, man. I come from the era, man, the Black Panthers, man, and we all had to take Taekwondo. We had to know how to fight, my nigga, period. So first of all, niggas got to learn how to fight, man. Get your ass in the MMA class or boxing class and get your ass in that shooting range. Learn how to shoot. Because niggas talking about shooting sideways. You can't shoot no gun sideways. Not no shit, not no 40, not no 45, not no 50. You can't hold it with one hand shooting it sideways, nigga. Period. That got too much power, nigga. So learn how to shoot a gun, my nigga, and learn how to fight. Then we could talk about the other shit. You know what I mean? Period. These pussy niggas don't even know how to fight, my nigga. Man, you know what I mean? So, yeah, niggas gotta learn how to fight.
Yeah, that's half the reason, because that's why niggas is shooting a lot so much. If you want to keep it real, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I know that to be true, because I'm a street nigga for one, and I know how pussy niggas is with a hammer. Y'all niggas turn to Superman with that. Y'all niggas turn to Superman with a hammer, and nigga, you won't get off the phone in the county, and you only got to do 30 days. And so I know how y'all niggas is. You're not gonna lie to me. But outside of that, this the type of shit I'm reading, y'all. This is just one of the many books.
Prepared and armed, nigga. Prepared and armed.
and it says team shooting tactics. But if you see, it's in a residential area. And what this book is about how to not only fend off your own home and how to, what's the best positions to shoot it out with a nigga from. This book teach you how to go recruit your neighbors, turn your neighbors into a small platoon, and then it teach you how to secure your neighborhood, nigga. So if y'all niggas talking about, so the reason I bring that up is because Yukmouth is exposing how most of these men are afraid because you can't fight. So you don't have no confidence. And so once you learn how to fight, nigga, that's just one level. Now you got to learn how to really shoot. And if you learn how to really shoot, like not busting sideways, but like I'm not going to show y'all everything I got, but I'm talking about how to form patterns. You know what I'm saying, nigga? How to really come up the street and watch the windows and nigga, really some military shit. And so if y'all niggas, if we really organize ourselves and get on some shit like that, y'all not going to be worried about no police brutality or no shit like that. Cause nigga, we gonna know the same shit they know. So, you know what I mean? We gonna know the same shit they know. So nigga, you come over here with that riot gear shit if you want to, nigga, we gonna be right. The whole motherfucking community of be nigga, this shit would be like a war zone, literally. Niggas would be under the ground and all kind of shit. So the reason I'm bringing that up is because it's time for us to militarize ourselves, but not to become terroristic, not to become tyrannical, but so that we can start to protect the assets that we acquire. Because I'm making it my personal mission to bridge the gap between America and Africa and make sure that we start to nationalize ourselves. I'm educating myself right now so that I can actually step into the political arena and everybody knows that there's always a potential of invasion. We know that the police are corrupt. It's not a secret. From the FBI, the CIA, the local and state law enforcement agencies, we know that they're corrupt, not just against us, but against you know, this new world order agenda and shit they trying to bring on all of America. So white America is worried about the new world order. Black America, we worried about police brutality and the new world order. So if anybody need to know how to shoot, if anybody need to know how to move, if anybody need to know how to relocate the women and the children and create a parameter around them, so if we do get invaded, you know what I mean, they the last area of contact, it's us. And so I'm gonna let y'all niggas know what these pussy niggas ain't gonna tell you. Go ahead and order you a motherfucking prepared iron book. Start going to these paintball gun arenas with your niggas and play by yourself and nigga practice these formations. I'm not gonna really tell y'all what books I got, but if you go on Google or you go on Amazon, nigga, you can find books on how to move like a small militia. You can learn books. Nigga, nigga, I ain't gonna say I got it. It's a book I seen. Nigga, it give you over 100 household weapons that you can weaponize, nigga. Turn a motherfucking chapstick, nigga, to a deadly weapon. And so y'all niggas need to learn how to really give it up. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas need to learn how to really give it up. And you need to get some heart in your chest so that you can really give it up. And then we need to start putting our money together and letting people know we're not fucking with y'all because y'all abuse the shit out of us. We fucking with our own people. You know what I mean? And if you try to come over here and pull a Tulsa, Oklahoma part 2 or a Destroy Black Wall Street part 2, nigga, we really ready. We more ready than nigga, we ready, nigga. We Call of Duty ready, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just letting y'all know, man. And this is not something Killer Mike can do for y'all. Because I'm not saying I am. I'm a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. But I'm going to tell you what Killer Mike is not. Killer Mike ain't no motherfucking killer. Killer Mike ain't no motherfucking killer. Killer Mike ain't no, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm the hardest nigga. But, nigga, in the county, we pop on the sergeants, nigga. Fuck the regular, nigga. Nigga, you lock a nigga in too long in the county, nigga, we gonna wait till the sergeant come and knock him out while he's signing the book. And so I'm just letting niggas know we grew up like that. That's how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? We niggas really grew up like that. I'm not saying I have no problem with law enforcement now where I was from a young man to a grown man now. It's 2 different places. But I'm gonna let y'all know Killer Mike wasn't in the county pissing niggas down and taking niggas trays. Killer Mike wasn't popping on the sergeant. Killer Mike wasn't kicking his door down in the box because he couldn't get 15 minutes out to get on the jet. Killer Mike has never been in a position where he had to prove to himself that he's an action hero. So how you gonna put him in a role where we need action? You can't do that. And then most of the niggas that is action heroes, they not intellectual enough to where they could have the discipline to play that role without self-sabotaging themselves. Because when you get in positions like that, these people try to set you up. They try to say you a black extremist and all that. So you got to know how to talk. You got to know how to watch your mouth. And you got to know how to get your message across without trying to, you know, play yourself. And so the niggas that is built like that, they're not intellectually equipped to not play themselves. So this is why we got to bridge the gap. And we got to let street niggas know, listen, nigga, you gotta learn this, whether you want to or not. You gotta learn this motherfucking law, nigga. You gotta learn, you know what I mean, how to go get your neighbors, nigga, and really shoot. Not no motherfucker, you know what I mean, how to really create a fucking 4-man platoon that can knock off 200 niggas because you're more tactical. You feel me? You gotta know how to do that. And so I'm letting niggas know that's the type of shit we go. I'm niggas, the niggas is not in my pockets or none of that. But when y'all see me start buying land and shit like that, we gonna be shooting, rolling, and ducking and dodging and all kind of. We gonna be getting right. And I don't give a fuck if I gotta let whoever know, nigga. I'll write a letter to the president and say, listen, it's a group of niggas. It's a group of niggas that's with me, and nigga, we buying shit that people don't averagely buy, and we doing shit people don't averagely do. But we're not domestic terrorists. We're not threats. But we want to know the same shit that them white people that's strapped at City Hall know, because you best believe they got one of them books. You best fucking believe. You best believe, nigga. Yeah, you best believe if niggas, all these niggas talking about, oh, you know, let's riot, go riot. But you better know, nigga, the suburbs ain't the hood. Nigga, the niggas in the hood is outside deep shooting. Niggas in them suburbs gonna get tactical. I'm just gonna tell you that for real. Nigga, we not gonna win no war in the woods. Because we're not tactical enough. Half you niggas always tell y'all want to go to war. And I'm not saying I ever been, but I'm just giving an example. You ain't never had a nigga chase you in the yard where you can't move. You feel what I'm saying? Or a nigga see you back here and doubt. You ain't never had a nigga chase you down and you don't know your level of discipline. So y'all niggas always talking about let's go to war. Nigga, what if you got to be on your belly for a day? Nigga, what if I chase you in the woods and you jump over something, but I know you still in this area and I'm just waiting for you to pop up? Could you really sit still for an hour? You know what I'm saying? Could you be calm enough to calm your breath for an hour so I don't hear you breathing? So this is the type of shit niggas is not thinking on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you take a bullet and it's not fatal, but it's causing high injury, nigga, could you apply medical aid to yourself? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, could you close the wound? So niggas talking about they ready for war. I don't see you niggas training. I don't see you niggas training. I don't see you niggas training. I don't see you niggas getting ready to crawl over no barbed wire. You feel me? Because war ain't the shit you see on BET, nigga. War ain't the shit you see Killer Mike and T.I. and these niggas talking about, nigga. War is, all right, nigga, your motherfucking head be blew off somewhere, nigga. Yeah, I mean, if you, man, nigga, if you come outside, I'm in here too, because I got another podcast. But niggas, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas this. And I don't want to sound like a savage, but I have to say this. If you not strong enough to see a nigga that you love dearly get his head blew off and you still keep going, you ain't about this life. You're not ready for war. Because that's what niggas in the streets deal with every day. Nigga, we be out here with a nigga get killed. Nigga, we still out here. We hurting, but we still out here. So this is why I say we got to wake up the streets. Because as far as the jarhead mentality, nigga, just the lifestyle with niggas in the streets, we already 80% there. We just not tactical and organized. But niggas know how to stay calm under gunfire. Niggas know how to you know, keep themselves mentally stable in situations where death occur. So most y'all niggas, y'all ain't never seen nobody die. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't had a nigga bleed in front. You ain't seen a nigga get stabbed. You know what I'm saying? Most y'all niggas ain't seen a nigga get cut. Y'all ain't never seen, I mean, some shit. So most of these niggas is not, they don't even know what they got to get prepared for. They just gap. You don't even really know the level of mental strength that we about to have to develop as a black people if we really want to go in that direction to defend ourselves. You feel me? Y'all niggas ain't never seen a straight bullet hit no kid. You ain't never seen no mama crying because her kid is gone on ass. So my thing is, this is something that black people really got to think about and meditate and watch. Like I said, watch the opposite of shit that you're afraid of. If you're afraid of spiders because they attack motherfuckers, watch videos of people that's playing with spiders and being friendly. If you afraid of the police whooping your ass, watch videos of niggas that knock police the fuck out and get away. You got to start deprogramming yourself. You feel what I'm saying? If you afraid of the government enacting FEMA and enslaving us, nigga, go read a book about how niggas overthrew their corrupt ass government. You feel me? You got to self-motivate yourself. So I'm not saying you're planning to get in a position, but if one of these corrupt governments force you in that position, you can override the programming that they've been trying to put on you for years. So you can say, you know what? Nah, this could work because this nigga did. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this could work because that nigga did. This is how they did. So this is why they control education and why they control the media, because they know that shit controls the way your nervous system is programmed. And that's why y'all niggas, you get what when you get around when some shit happens. This is why they call it getting nervous. That's why they call it getting nervous. Yeah, that's why they call it getting nervous. You only get nervous about shit somebody told you to fear. Why we don't see balloons and get nervous? Because nobody never told us balloons were scary. But the lights go off the lights go off behind you. Police about to pull you over. Half you niggas ain't got shit in the car, and you nervous and you scared than a motherfucker because it's already been implemented.
I see police, nigga. I ain't did no shit illegal since I was a little kid. Nigga, I still see police and freeze up. Like, hold on, nigga, tighten up, straighten up in the car, get extra. Like, hold on, man. You feel? It's a natural reaction, my nigga. You don't tighten up, nigga. Hey, hold on, straighten it up, man. Get your seatbelt on. Seatbelt on. You make sure, nigga, in the back seat got a seatbelt on. Like, put the seatbelt on, nigga. Nigga ain't never had a seatbelt on in the back seat. Put the motherfucking seatbelt on, nigga. It make you tighten up, my nigga. Definitely.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm a victim of that still today, nigga.
That's a fact, and that's how they got us fucked up, man. These motherfuckers have literally penetrated our subconscious minds through our nervous system, and and they giving niggas the Mike Tyson effect. And this is no disrespect to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is my favorite boxer, But if you look at a lot of Mike Tyson fights, most of them niggas is just swinging. They scared. Them niggas was scared before they even got in that bitch. And
Right.
so most of them niggas really whooped their own ass off of fear.
Right.
So if you look at how Mike Tyson or niggas like Deontay Wilder is really already winning the fight. They winning this shit through nervous system, through neurological override. They overriding your nervous system, and they making you think the thoughts that you wouldn't normally think if you wasn't letting them reprogram. So
Right.
nigga, the same way Mike Tyson had niggas shook out of their boots, it's the same way they got y'all niggas shook out y'all boots, because they keep
Right.
showing you, they keep promoting and marketing just automatic defeat. Niggas had you thinking if you fight Mike Tyson, nigga, just don't die. That's what they
right.
had niggas.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Absolutely.
Killer Mike. Yeah, they had
And
you
and that's what the police, nigga. Yeah, just don't die. Get pulled over, just don't die.
Yeah, that's
Same
a
with
fact.
the police, nigga. Get pulled over, just
Yeah.
don't die.
So our people, man, our people gotta realize that we got the right to militarize ourselves. But if we gonna do it, we gotta do it right, man. We can't do it with no hoes, man. Niggas can't be out here trying to learn the Constitution and then you don't want to eventually convert the trap to a commercial building. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, it don't go hand in hand. So what we gotta realize is we behind enemy lines, and since we behind enemy lines, if we gonna create our own jurisdiction, it gotta be within their rules. That way, we not saying we terroristic because we don't have a nation, but we not following your law. That way we can say we following your law. So nigga, if you don't follow the law that you wrote, this is why we respond in this way. So we gotta realize that it ain't about, you know, being corny. It's about, nigga, we gonna make a big political move. We gotta do it right. Niggas cannot be out here still hustling. And if you gotta hustle, you know what I'm saying, feed your family. But for the niggas that got it, they gotta start coming back, dog. If you a nigga, and I don't even fuck with this nigga, so I'm not dependent on him at all. But I'ma just use him as an example. You got niggas like P. Diddy that made all of this buku money all these years. That nigga ain't never once said, listen, let me have a sit down with all the big homies. Leave your niggas. Don't even bring them. Just bring y'all. Just bring all the big homies. You know what I mean? From these hoods. You know what I mean? And nigga, let me talk to y'all about converting y'all lifestyle into something legit that nigga is just for y'all. And then y'all take y'all little homies and bring them in. You know what I'm saying? You never seen that. You see niggas like Floyd Mayweather. You see niggas like Floyd Mayweather spend 18 million on a watch. It would have been nothing for Floyd to say, listen, yuck, call all the OGs. Nigga, I'm about to sit y'all down with, you know, some of my financial specialists, some of my real estate moguls, and nigga, we gonna create a blueprint for y'all niggas. You ain't gotta do it, but for the niggas that want to convert, nigga, I can't guarantee you that you would do 100K a month, but I can guarantee you could do 60. And nigga, I mean, this is how you run this bitch. Hire all your people. This how you franchise it, and I'ma assume that y'all gonna do the right thing. That's what we gotta start doing. Niggas gotta come back for the streets, my nigga. Niggas gotta come back for the streets, and I'm doing the best I can. But I'm one nigga. But niggas gotta, and like I said, everybody's not rich. But I'm just showing y'all make, and I'm not being a hater or none of that. But I'm just saying y'all get these niggas. You give niggas like LeBron James buku money. LeBron James not gonna catch nobody for you. LeBron James is not gonna. You ain't about to hear this nigga LeBron James speak on the shit that just happened down south. You're not even gonna hear it. He's not even gonna say nothing about it. This nigga not gonna jeopardize his relationship with these white people to let his people know he got they back. The street niggas is. This why all the real niggas be from the street. Malcolm X, street nigga. Tupac, street nigga. Yuck, street nigga. Nipsey Hussle, street nigga. All of the niggas that really give you guidance and try to reconvert you is from the streets. So niggas, y'all niggas is looking for some nicely groomed, articulated nigga to just come out of the middle class upper. Nah, that's not who gonna save the world. The nigga that's gonna save the world is the nigga that the world don't give up. It's gonna be the niggas in the streets, whether it's in America or a ghetto in another country. It's gonna be a street nigga. So that's why I keep my focus, you know what I mean, on the streets. That's why I always make sure I look how I look, so that I could be relatable to the demographic I'm talking to. But motherfucking, it's time for us to start putting our bread together. And like I said, you ain't got to be rich. If I got it, I'm gonna just make some numbers up. If Yuck got 100K and I'm a nigga, all I got is 20K. Why we both can't put 5K together? That's 10K. We can do that. That don't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That don't hurt nobody.
Yeah. So why niggas can't get on the phone and say, okay, listen, for the people, we gonna just say, let's start instead of a Million Man march, we should have did a Million Man fundraiser. It could be, and the reason I say that is because y'all spent $250 million just going to the motherfucker. Plane tickets and bus fare rent was $250 million alone, let alone clothes and food. So nigga, y'all niggas spent damn near $500 million to go hear a nigga tell you not to do shit. Nigga, we could have took that $500 million and brought some land, brought some tanks, brought some missiles, built some schools, built some hospitals. So black people waste a lot of money because we don't have the willpower to do for ourselves. And it's just simple as that. And y'all niggas love white people so much. You asking white people to make your life better, and you asking white people to solve your own problem, which is racist white people whooping your ass. And so, you know, I want to say that I know it's not all white people. I got white people on my platform. I don't want to hear it's not all y'all. But it's a good motherfucking majority of y'all. And y'all apparently don't have the ability to stop y'all peers. And so since you can't stop your own peer group, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell us we can't defend ourselves. Because one thing about niggas, whether niggas hit licks, rob, or whatever, we control our peer groups. A nigga will tell some little niggas real quick, nah, don't go do that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't see groups of Bloods and Crips or niggas like that in the suburbs hitting licks. The only reason they not is because niggas control they niggas. White people don't control they people. Y'all people get up one day and just decide you want to go kill a motherfucker. And then y'all be looking at us like, well, it wasn't us. Yeah, but you didn't tell them not to do that either. And so what y'all got to realize is if y'all not going to speak up on behalf of y'all own people, if these good cops ain't going to say, listen, yeah, we whoop niggas ass every day, but this nigga really didn't do nothing now. If y'all not going to start checking y'all police, cool. But all y'all need to know is you're not going to whoop my ass, and you're not going to, nobody around me or nobody in my household, because, or nigga, you better be with that shit. And so my thing is that this is where we got to get, y'all. We got to start politically educating ourselves, lawfully and legally, because there's a difference, okay? Lawful is pertaining to the Constitution, and legal may be pertaining to particular statutes of a state. For example, what's legal in Cali may not be legal in New York, but what's lawful according to the Constitution, that shit is universal. And so y'all got to understand the difference between lawful and legal. You got to it's just shit we have to know, dog. It's that time. And if you a lazy motherfucker, then stay where you at. But for the people that's on that's feeling how we feel, because if you a real nigga, you're not just gonna let yourself get the shitty end of the stick if you know you could grab it better. And that's just period. If I see Yuck getting money around me, I'm not gonna rob him, but I'm not gonna just be broke. Eventually I'm gonna say, yo, Yuck, nigga, let me get out. I mean, I'll bring it back. But if you got any kind of manliness in you, you're not gonna just sit in a suffering position. So for niggas like us, we not gonna just keep seeing motherfucking kids get killed for playing with water guns, but it's white men at City Hall with big ass drums on a motherfucking AR, and the police don't feel threatened for their life. That don't sit right with niggas like me. It don't sit right. So after a while, nigga, I'm gonna say, okay, what's the most safest way I can move forward? But yet, what is the way I can move forward? And that way right now for black people to move forward legally to where they can't try to say we being terroristic is for us to actually just fucking learn. Learn the law, learn history, okay? Learn how to get into the arms industry, learn how to redirect your spending power, and then do it. They can't tell you you can't. They can't tell you you can't. What the fuck is stopping us right now from saying, oh, we want our own country? If every nigga in America right now said, oh, we about to split this bitch in half. Y'all stay over there, we stay over there. What's stopping us? Nothing. They came over here and did it. We had a country. They came over here and made a country in our shit. So what's stopping us from making a country in their shit? We don't need these motherfuckers. What's stopping black people right now? What stopped Floyd Mayweather from taking that 18 million, buying a prison, putting some TVs in it, putting some games in it, putting some badass female CEOs in it, and then saying, no, I'm transferring all of the black prisoners to this? What's stopping us? We could build our own prisons and say, nigga, listen, nigga, here's the prison right here, nigga. In order for you to go here, the rule is you can't be violent. But if you don't be violent, nigga, we don't give a fuck, nigga. Conjugal visits, nigga, TV, game. What's stopping us from coming to our people rescue? Nothing but the fact y'all niggas is pussy. That's just what it is. So
Right.
y'all niggas better
Yeah.
hope I don't get some P Diddy money, cause nigga,
Right.
I got nigga, I'm in everybody. If I get some P Diddy money, they're gonna be like, man, that nigga be arguing with all the politicians. Nah, we got a problem with that. We got a problem with that.
On that note, bro, man, I'm gonna let you do your thing, man. You done blessed us with a lot of game, man. Definitely, man. You got a gotta be militant, and you gotta have knowledge of the motherfucking game. You know what I mean? Of the fucking laws
Right.
and the fucking the Constitution. You know what I mean?
Right.
And strategize. Yeah, plan, plot, strategize, man. Learn how to protect your family and your people, man. Period. So we're gonna end with a big rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. You know what I mean?
Right.
And down south, man, we really didn't got this. Ain't no diss to y'all. This is a wake up, man. Y'all need to wake the fuck up down there, really, man. And shout out to you, young Pharaoh, for doing this live, man, and speaking to the people, man.
That's right, man. And yuck, man, thanks for having me, man. And before I slide down south, nigga, we different regions, different accents, different cultures, but we all one same gene, man. So we know that it's not leadership everywhere. We ain't had no leadership since Malcolm. So if it's not a nigga down south that y'all psychologically and intellectually trust, nigga, call my motherfucking phone. I come down, I've been all through there, Texas, Alabama, Louisiana. Call my phone. I come down there and fuck with y'all my fan, nigga. I will come down there and put y'all niggas on all the game y'all niggas need, and I will ride with y'all niggas. And so even though, you know, Yuck saying down south, I want y'all to know, nigga, we know what it is. We know we are
Right.
congruent. And y'all mean,
Right.
thanks for having me. Shout out to the platform. Nothing but love since day one. I got a lot of respect for Yuck. That's my don't make me run in your mouth, nigga, for Yuck. Don't make me run in your mouth. But I'm gonna be back on the West real soon, man. When they open this shit back up, I'm coming and I'm gonna thug it out with y'all boys. Love.
For sure. Be easy, my nigga. One.
Right now. Peace.
Yada. I'll report it. Yeah, man. Had to do it big, man. Let me get to my family. It's schooling time and shit, man. This is a dope ass live, man. I hope y'all got some game from this, got some knowledge. I learned a lot of shit, man. And like I said, this ain't no diss to down south, man. This is a wake up call and a motherfucking bat signal in the air, man. It's time to get active, my nigga. Legally. You dig? On that one, I'm out. Yukmouth. Yada da. Ain't let me download.